Hey guys, up back with another video. This time we got my WWE Money Night Raw review from last night. So let's get this on the way, shall we? This is the September 26th episode, September 26th, 2022 episode edition of Money Night Raw. So let's get this on the way, shall we? As I said that, you stupid idiot. Sorry guys. First off, we had Bianca Belair and Bayley making their match official for Extreme Rules. Basically, Bianca came out, cut a promo basically about Bayley and all that stuff. Then Bayley's crew came out and they went back and forth and then basically one thing led to another and basically they're gonna have they announced that they're gonna have a ladder match at Extreme Rules for the Raw Women's title. So that's pretty cool. I think it's if I'm not mistaken, I think someone on Twitter said that, so go after them. I'm kidding. Yeah, apparently someone on Twitter said that it's going to be the first main roster female ladder match. That could be true. I remember in NXT they had one in NXT, but that's NXT, not main roster. So yeah, pretty cool stuff, pretty opener stuff, pretty good opener. Yeah, set up, nicely setting up Extreme Rules perfectly. So yeah, that was pretty fucking cool. Bayley and Bianca are gonna have a ladder match, so that's pretty good. Then we had that went immediately into in-ring action as we had Bianca Belair taking on Io Sky from Bayley's crew. Pretty fun match. They had plenty of time, and Bianca picks up the win. I know a lot of people, I know some people might complain that you pinned your tag team champion in a non-title match, but it is what it is. Like, it's your Raw Women's Champion, and she pinned the tag team champion, so it is what it is. It's fine. I thought it was okay. Match itself was good too. Io Sky and Bianca Belair, pretty good stuff. Yeah, Bianca Belair gets the win, gets the derby, as they say. And we had Seth freaking Rollins with promo, as it becomes a little bit lighter in the room. We have Seth freaking Rollins cut a promo on Matt Riddle and the fight pit. It was usual Seth Rollins stuff, and saying that Riddle's got no brain and how he's going to beat him in the fight pit at Extreme Rules, and Seth Rollins to be called the king of the fight pit. So pretty cool stuff. And then he stays in the ring for in-ring action as he takes on Rey Mysterio. My son, I want my son back. Yes, we know, Ray. We know, Ray. You want your son back. We get it. Anyway, he takes on Seth Rollins here, and speaking of Ray's son, Dominic, he comes out and basically distracts Ray. The numbers game again gets the better of Rey Mysterio, and Seth Rollins is able to win. He hits the stomp, but then he goes for a submission, and he makes Ray pass out in this submission. Pretty cool stuff. And it gets Seth ready for the fight pit, by showing off some new submission skills against the MMA expert in Matt Riddle. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. And it continues the Dom. He apparently, oh, by the way, speaking of Rey Mysterio, he said that in an interview, in a promo before the match, he was basically saying like he would never lay his hands on Dom, basically. And it reminded me of the Undertaker Kane storyline a little bit, not in the same category. Like when he was like, "I will never fight my own flesh and blood. I will never fight Kane." That kind of stuff. And yeah, pretty cool stuff. I liked it. Anyway, there was another thing that I didn't write down, was Miz hired a bunch of security to protect him from Dexter Lumis, and let's just say it didn't go down very well. It didn't go down well for the A-lister. It didn't end well for the A-lister, the Miz, as you can see in the background. He was choked out by Dexter Lumis, and Dexter got the upper hand again. So yeah, pretty cool stuff right there. Where are we? Oh yeah, Johnny Gargano, Kevin Owens. Johnny Gargano, Kevin Owens teamed up against the Alpha Academy. This was set up last week. This is pretty cool match. Kevin Owens went through the announce table, put Otis through the announce table. Austin Theory tried to get involved with Gargano, and it backfired again because Austin Theory's a dimwit, so I'll say. And Johnny Gargano survived again and got the win. And then after the match, Austin Theory's having a pep talk with Alpha Academy backstage. and Chad Gable's like, Otis hasn't been the same since that two-dime doofus, Braun Strowman, beat him on SmackDown, roughed him up a little bit. And then all of a sudden Austin Theory's trying to, pep them up for a talk, and all of a sudden his phone goes off. And he's like, he goes to the phone, he says hello, and you don't hear anything. And then Austin goes, it's for you, Chad. And then Chad's like, sure, hello? Like Chad does. And then all of a sudden you hear Braun Strowman's voice go, two-dime doofus, huh? And basically challenges him to a match for next week's Monday Night Raw, so I'm looking forward to that. Anytime I get a chance to see the monster among monsters, Braun Strowman, awesome stuff. And Chad Gable's gonna get those hands. Yes, he will. Anyway, speaking of, the match itself, Gargano and Owens, pretty cool stuff against Alpha Academy. Then we had a 2-on-1 handicap match where Omos taking on two jobbers again. He beat them in 1 minute. Big guy beats two small guys. Alright stuff. Hoping soon that they actually find something for Omos, because at least this was the gap margin between his last match and this match was kind of short this time, because last time I think it was like 4 weeks without seeing Omos on TV. So yeah. Anyway, hope the big guy gets something soon. Anyway, speaking of returns, or I didn't even say that. What am I talking about? This has been a disaster. Sorry, guys. We had Nikki ASH taking on the returning from pregnancy, Candice LeRae, Johnny Gargano's wife. This is pretty cool, man. Good to see her back. Adds a little bit more sparkle to the ever improving Raw Women's division. And pretty cool. So you get the quick win over Nikki ASH here. And then Nikki ASH takes off her mask afterwards and kind of gets frustrated a little bit in the corner. So maybe we're getting crazy Nikki from NXT back. So that'll be pretty cool. Get rid of this superhero crap. Pretty cool stuff. Good to see Candice LeRae back. And as I said, she's going to sparkle up the women's division. And it's going to be tremendous. Didn't miss a step as well. Then we had the next match. We had Sami Zayn versus AJ Styles. What can I say here? They got plenty of time. Sami Zayn and AJ Styles rocked the house as they usually do. And with usually the case, especially with groups and factions, AJ Styles got outnumbered. Solo Sikoa, when Sami Zayn distracted the ref, Solo Sikoa attacked AJ Styles on the outside, allowing Sami Zayn to get the win with a Hurluva kick. Pretty cool stuff. As for a good W for the honorary Uce in Sami Zayn. Then the Judgment Day came out and they basically were like, "Oh, you should have taken me off of there, pal." That was Finn Balor, by the way. He's not in the room, don't worry. That was terrible, sorry guys. Finn Balor basically was like, "Oh, you should have accepted our offer." He said, "Stand up and accept the Judgment Day's offer," whatever. AJ Styles stands up and then gives Finn Balor the middle finger. So the Judgment Day beat him down and they put a chair around his neck to go to Pillmanize AJ. And then Finn Balor goes to stomp on it and he stops. And he was like, "Friends don't hurt friends like that." So basically giving AJ a warning that he could have done it. But, next time AJ should join. Maybe that's what Finn Balor's trying to say anyway, through actions. So, pretty cool stuff. We'll have to see where this goes. I don't see AJ joining the Judgment Day, but you never know. Then we had the main event. We have Matt Riddle taking on Damian Priest. This was fun action. Main event, good stuff. Got plenty of time, as I said. I've said this many times over the past couple of weeks, but I really do mean it. Just give these matches some time. And let the wrestling do the wrestling. Let wrestlers do the wrestling, and it'll be good. This was no exception. Matt Riddle and Damian Priest had a good match. They went out there and had a good main event. And Matt Riddle got the win via roll-up, then got beat down by the Judgment Day. And then just as Doom was about to hit for for Matt Riddle, the famous "You think you know me? On this day, I see clearly," as a certain Rated R superstar would return after a couple weeks off. He cleared house and speared Balor and speared Priest, and Rhea Ripley and Dominic got out of there, so he didn't touch them. Pretty cool. I like that detail. And then Edge got on the mic and basically said that he wants to fight Finn Balor. He's challenging Finn Balor to an I Quit match at Extreme Rules. Pretty cool stuff. I liked it very much. Finn Balor versus Edge at Extreme Rules sounds pretty cool. We got 5 matches for Extreme Rules now, and they all have a stipulation. Whether it's a strap match between Cross and Drew McIntyre, ladder match between Bayley and Bianca, I'm forgetting matches. I Quit match between Edge and Balor, Rollins and Riddle in the fight pit, and there's another match too. I can't think of it right now. Oh well. It's probably like really obvious. I can't freaking think of it right now. Extreme Rules. Strap match, I Quit match, ladder match, fight pit. Anyway, it's going to be bugging me for now. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for now, guys. I thought this Raw was pretty good. It set up Extreme Rules pretty nicely. And, yeah, awesome stuff. I liked it. Pretty good, another good show for Monday Night Raw, another solid edition of Monday Night Raw as we go down to the road to Extreme Rules. Oh, and also, I forgot to tell you, I just remembered. There was a QR code for the White Rabbit stuff. Pretty fun stuff. There's the teasies continues. Whoever, I'm not going to get my hopes up, but as I said last week, I'm not going to get my hopes up, but I can feel the hand of temptation pulling me in. And it's been pretty good the last week or so, sitting back and watching all these wrestling YouTubers like, Wrestling Days and all that stuff, them going like, testing, doing all these theories, and I'm like, this is amazing, if it isn't you-know-who, then I think that, I think Triple H may shoot himself in the foot here, but I have a feeling it is going to be you-know-who, so he who shall not be named. Anyway, that's it. Going to be it for now, guys. Hope you enjoyed the show. Give me a like if I deserve one. Probably don't after this disaster. Every week is a disaster, you know what I mean? Anyway, like, subscribe, comment. Tell me what you thought of Monday Night Raw. And I'll see you guys next week. And I'm out. Well, see you guys next week on the Raw review anyway. And I'm out.